Okay, I'm back. So this is the epistle dedicatory. So I'm reading this with you guys, so I don't know. To the Most High and Mighty Prince James, by the grace of God, King of Great Britain, France, and Ireland, defender of the faith, in co. The translators of this Bible, with grace, mercy, and peace through Jesus Christ our Lord. Great and manifold were the blessings, most dread sovereign, which Almighty God, the Father of all mercies, bestowed upon us, the people of England, when first he sent your Majesty's royal person to rule and reign over us. For whereas it was the expectation of many who wished not well unto our scion. So our scion is the one whose wishes are supposed to oversee the deeds of all the public out there. The scion, I guess, is what this would say. So this is the apostle dedicatory, or the epistle, epistle. I don't know. Okay, so and inside that upon the most setting of that bright essential star, Queen Elizabeth of most happy memory, some thick and palpable clouds of darkness would have overshadowed this land, that men should not be in doubt which way they were to walk, and they should hardly be known. Who was to direct the unsettled state, the appearance of your Majesty, a sun in his strength instantly dispelled on those supposed and surmised mists, and gave unto all that were affected by the exceeding cause of comfort, especially when beheld the government establishment in your Highness, which was the Highness back then, and your hopeful seed, by an undoubted title, and is also accompanied with peace and tranquility at home and abroad. But amongst all our joys there was no one that could be filled by our hearts than the blessing continuance of the preaching of God's sacred word among us, which is the inestimable treasure, which excellent and all riches on earth, because of the fruit thereof extendeth itself not only to time spent in this transitory world, but to direct it of disposes of men unto the eternal happiness which is above in heaven. Then not to suffer to fall to the ground, but rather to take it up, and to continue in that state wherein the famous predecessor of your Highness did leave it. Nay, to go forward with the confidence and revolution of a man in the maintaining the truth of Christ, in the propagating it far and near, is that which hath so boundly and firmly knit the hearts of all your Majesty's loyal and religious people unto you, and your very name in the precious amongst them. So when I'm reading this now, this is what they're saying to all of us watching, not me, not you. Everything around you shows you reflect on what you want to see around you. So that goes for everybody out there, not me, not just you. This is the whole world. This whole world is ours. All the people watching, this is all ours. This is just going off of the preface of this book. And I've never even read this book. I just bought this book today. But I understand what it's saying, and it's saying, be the change. Don't think that the government is going to make a change. Be the change. Do it yourself. You just take a stand for what you believe in. Like they say, stand for something or fall for nothing. All the people know this old terminology that's been thrown around for eons, right? And I'm just bringing you this really close to say, you have the power to make that change. I have the power to make that change. You have the power to make that change. And I'm not trying to preach to anybody or anything like that. I'm just saying this is for my own purpose, and for people to study this with me, if they want to study with me, to study with me. But this is what my interpretation of this little paragraph here is, that you have that power within you to make the positive change on planet Earth whenever you feel like it. So it's up to you. You can keep leaning one way to the government, or keep leaning one way to, the whole thing that's going on right now, or whatever you want to do. But you will find that equilibrium one way or another. And God damn it, I bashed my head around on the ground 10 times trying to find it. But that's how it comes. But it was before that I found the power of Christ, which was not just a power, just my higher self, my higher being, that told me, you got to stay on earth and learn more lessons, Heath, or you're never going to get up there, man. So this is where I'm at right now. So I'm just giving you my version mixed with this version, just so everybody out there, when they want to try to find that higher power within themselves, can spark to life and just get out there. So let's see what else we say. Not only to the time spent in this transitory world, but directeth and disposeth of men unto that eternal happiness which is above in the heaven, than not to suffer to fall to the ground, but rather to take it up. So that's what I did. I took it up. And that's what you can do too, is take it up. Everybody can take it up. It's not just me. It's every single person. Nobody has power over you except your own consciousness. That is it. This is all free will based. All free will. I'm just saying it for myself, that this is free will system that we're on. We're free will. We're free to say, think, or feel however we want to do. Nobody can tell you what to do anymore. This is your own free will. But if you want to have that free will, you got to be able to direct it in public, and you got to be able to shine your light. Your light has to shine however you feel, however you want to play it, and you will be accepted with open arms. Is what this is saying. You will be accepted with open arms. I will be accepted with open arms. But this is what it's saying in the book, so I'm just reading the book. Take it up. And to continue in that state, wherein the famous predecessor of your highness did leave it, nay, to go forward with the confidence and the resolution of a man, and the maintaining of the truth of Christ, and propagating it far and near. It is that which hath so bound and firmly knit the hearts of all your majesty's loyal and religious people unto you, that your very name is precious among them. Their eye doth behold you with their comfort, and they bless you in their hearts as that sanctioned person. So this is just telling everybody that this goes for everybody. This goes for everybody. So when you see me in the street, you have the same power that I have the same power. We all have the same power to shine off one another. So we give each other that grace. We give each other that presence. It's not, this is for everybody. It's read it's reading like a self manuscript. So that's something that I disagree about. Well, it should say everybody, but it doesn't say everybody. But I know it is everybody. Everybody that wants to be in this Christ consciousness, or wants to be in a higher plane of existence where they can wash away worries without alcohol or substances or anything like that, and just be kind. And just be kind, like, hidden Santa Claus, or whatever they call that, secret Santa, dropping presents somewhere. And, you can go back and go through all the old rhetoric, but fuck that. There's no point. This is just, I haven't touched any fucking news or any of that fear shit since I got a hold of my books and came to the camera to give it to you guys. And what you guys do with it, take it or leave it. But I'm saying shine a light, and if you need help, I'll be there to make sure. And you do that for the same for me. If I need help, you be there to make sure. That's how this works, right? And there's old systems that are getting broken down right now, and it's all going back to the book. We're going to go back to the book. And and each and every person has so much power. You guys don't even know how powerful we are, and some of you already know how powerful you are, but you will find. And it doesn't matter if you had this or that. It doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. It makes no difference. The only difference is you just got to learn to shine a light off one another, a beautiful light off one another. Engaged in any conversation, shine a beautiful light on that person. Feel in your heart, their heart rhythm next to you. Feel that heartbeat, and you will find that love inside of you. And there's been so many bad things that have happened in the past, and so much shit that's getting, and we don't need to go through that anymore. We have that history. But we can just start. This is a clean slate for myself, and anybody that watches this YouTube video has the chance to have a clean slate, which is one of the biggest and most beautiful deals in the world, because it just means that you can, anything you wish for, the sky's the limit, right? Just like the songs, you can go back to the 90s rap or whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. It goes back and it gives the same message that everybody has this light to shine. And I mean, some of the lessons in here, I would recommend watching the Jesus Christ movie on YouTube. It's just the standard one. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And I would say that wouldn't be the ideal Jesus. He was a little bit arrogant in some of the way that the actor portrayed him. And like Noah's Ark of the Bible, all of those things, like I studied Noah's Ark quite a bit actually, and even like how that goes it goes way back into old ancient religions, or not religions, let's just call them ways of being a human being. Because nobody likes the word religion. It's got a dirty name now because of all the bullshit. So we can just say just a way of being, simple. That's just my way of being. Say, you know, I live in love. That's just my way of being. I send out love. That's the easiest thing. Why would you? And you know, or you can say, oh, I send out fear. I gotta meet tight deadlines. Oh, I send out fear. I gotta, you know, worry about what time to go to bed. Da 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 da. We're grown up kids now. We can go to bed whatever time we want. It's no big deal. And like I said, there was I think he was a Hopi, Aboriginal. I think he was a Hopi, and his what was his name again? Robert. I forget his name. I'll have to figure it out. And he used to say Jesus Christ was the ultimate cowboy. He used to just, you know, if he didn't like the way that something was, and he got this story passed on to him from an elder, and this is going way back with the Aboriginal people, so they all knew this. They all knew this stuff. They all knew all these. They knew how to live their life off the land in peace with Mother Nature and in tune. And I'm telling you this as a Caucasian male, that they suffered a whole lot of fucking bullshit for such a beautiful people to fucking go through that shit. And you know, we all have that spirit in us. I see two thunderbirds when I look outside every day, and that gives me that spirit, that, you know, that whatever, that fierce, that ferocity to say, you know, this is still Aboriginal people's land. This is still the land that we all got to live on, and this is still, you know, and I say that, and you know, because it's just, you just take what you need and put it back, and they know how to do that stuff far better than I. I'm just bringing my skill to the table. My only skill is talking on this camera about a frickin' Bible, okay? There's far more to the jewelry, to the crafts, to the colors that they use, to the way that they do their arts and the totem poles and stuff like that. That's the new that should be the grassroots, I feel, for any society right now, is just get back to the land, give back to Mother Nature, give back to the people. And that goes to every people out there that have their original traits or whatever it is that they used to have. I would say get back into it. Like, I carry around this thing that my friend's mother knitted this thing. This is just a knitted doily cloth, but it's the human interaction with this that made it so beautiful and so dear to me, is that I know she took time to knit this. Even knitting is a huge thing for men or women, I guess, you know. Men want to knit. Me personally, I can't knit. I'm fucking terrible. So that's just me saying that, right? So, but women who want to knit, or men that want to knit, or, you know, this is just all options open. Nothing matters at this. Just the only thing that matters is just shine a light, and shine a light bright. And I'm gonna probably end this video here because I am tired, because I got out of the hospital literally today. So I'm just trying to get this video up as fast as I can and just try to get this message out to the people, because it's the people that I care, that you should care about too. You care about, number one, is getting yourself just in a healthy environment, and just knowing that you're gonna, no matter what happens on your phone or on a TV screen, no matter what happens on these screens, I'm here to tell you, I fucking died, and I know what happens on these screens, and it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is you as a person, and that's it. And your family, and the people that you care about. And you don't even have to talk to the people that don't like you, or you don't have to pretend anymore. The masks are off. We're off to the races. We're going there. So this is the thing. This is what the thing that has to be done in order to live in this perfectly unified world of, you know, every race, every color, every religion, every creed, every holiday. That, you know, you can throw your own birthday. It doesn't matter. This just live with moral value. And you could, you know, even if people want to drink alcohol, whatever, you know, I'll run around for the next 10 years scraping drunks off the sidewalk if I have to. I don't care anymore. This is just the life that I chose, that I had to leave. When I got my third chance, and I say this is my third because I don't know if it is, but I'm saying this is my third chance to not fuck up Heath McArthur. I'm using it to try to help until my end, and it won't be a bitter end this time, because I arrived, like it says in the Bible, I arrived at Jesus Christ sober, no drinks for 4.5 years. I arrived and met what I figurehead Jesus Christ could be, whatever you want it to be. It's whoever your higher power is. But just finding and learning about Jesus and just learning about his teachings, it is the bedrock. It is the foundation. And not one person can ever take that away from you. They can put any paper that they want in your face. You have free will. In the name of the Bible and in the name of God, you have free will to do whatever you want. And that is the biggest message that I cannot stress without. It is the utmost importance that people know you have free will. You don't have to sign sign a paper. You don't have to put up with it and just be nice or passive. I know when I was in the hospital, I had to say, you know, this is my life. I'm running my life. I'm not letting medical doctors dictate my life to me, because I've been around 39 years. It's gonna take I'm a hard fucking horse to beat to death again. You know what I mean? And it's going to take a fuck of a lot, but I'm never going to go back to that place, and I respect all the doctors that I talk to. But at the same time, I know for a fact in my heart of hearts that I got to do what's right for anybody else that comes in contact with this video or has a bright light to shine. This is the time for people to shine their lights and see just how beautiful this life can really be. So I'm going to end it off there and wish everybody another 24, I guess, like AA. And I'm going to pick up with more of the Bible tomorrow, and I'm going to go through it and study it day by day, but it's getting late, and so this is just a personal diary. So like I say, take some of this knowledge, leave some of this knowledge. I'm going to have to stop saying that because it's going to get really, really repetitive and boring, but thanks for joining me, and I hope everybody has a good night. And yeah, just know that you are a light, and you shine. So whatever you shine will come back to you. So shine bright. There's no limit. There's unlimited possibilities in this world. Unlimited. So shine your light, shine it bright, and nothing will ever be out of sight. And I even rhymed it. I'm just kidding around. Okay, you guys have a great night, okay? Thanks, bye.